I'm Ellen, and this is... Oh, I thought we were going to say that at the same time. And this is Baby Beard Media.
Witcher.
Can you tell that we didn't rehearse that? And Geralt is still drunk. Truly, this is a game played by two Aussies.
That's right.
Do you know?
Watermelon.
Do you know the
So, if you played this game,
yeah,
and you know
how to
what
sober
the hell
up?
that dog is doing, please,
Yeah.
let us know.
What's he building in
Orange.
there? A ring?
I'm taking it.
Why did you slurp?
I like to steal.
What are you quoting? Or are you just
Nothing,
being weird?
I was just being weird.
Oh, okay. Well, you gotta let me know.
Oh, sorry.
You gotta let me know in advance.
Can I
need
meditate at your hearth, mate? Oh, I can sleep at his house. He let me sleep at his house, didn't he?
Oh, no. Well, you are
Speak
drinking,
your
buddy.
mind. Yeah.
Are you gonna share the bed?
Oh God. He doesn't sleep. He just kneels down.
That would suck. I would hate to be some sort of like supernatural race that now meant I couldn't sleep, because I love sleeping. And if being a cool, sexy vampire meant that I had to sacrifice sleep, I might. I don't know.
I don't know what I do.
Like, it's hard, right? Because I think you'd go mad without sleeping. Like,
Yeah,
just having a
probably.
break from, day to night. Like, there must be some kind of respite. I know that, like, meditation is that for Geralt, but, like, you know what I mean? There must be some way to break up the day. Otherwise, you're just living in one long, eternal day. That's not right.
I don't know what happens
That's
when he
not
meditates.
right.
Does he phase right out? Does he actually like?
Oh.
What's that thing in D&D, right? So
What?
in D&D,
Oh, because elves don't need to long rest.
elves don't sleep.
Yeah.
They meditate for 4 hours, right?
So do I do it.
That's
But when I do it, it's not supernatural. I'm not a fantasy race. It's
So
just
what
called
was-
sleep deprivation.
yeah. I have no idea what his dog is guarding. So that's something.
Is that the kennel?
It's locked. I don't know. It's weird. He's walking out here and being like, "Oh yes."
Can you...
Was
Yeah,
he
I don't know.
annoyed at the creatures, and that's like maybe like a hint if you come here first?
I don't know.
Let us know if you know.
I love that it's like the... I love all the...
So this guy's up here.
the
Maybe
folklore that this stuff is steeped in, where it's like you have to kind of pick out what is actual monster and what is just people being superstitious, like the howling turn the milk sour. It's like,
Yes.
nah, prob's not, mate.
Mickle's not like in here, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here, see if I can get to Mickle, and then I can go back to the Reverend with both the trust of the villagers and the flame thing. done.
Reverend!
At some point, I need to fight more drowners at night so I
Yes.
can get their brains.
And do we have a book on how to kill ghouls? Or
I
no?
don't know if I have a ghoul entry in the bestiary.
Do you have a ghoul friend?
monsters?
Oh, la, la, la.
I've got bloodsuckers, I think.
Blutzuger?
Drowned dead and drowners.
Oh, what's the difference?
Dog.
What's the difference between a drowned dead and a drowner? Creatures of the night.
Particularly strong and dangerous drowners are known as the drowned dead. Simple people see no difference between the drowner and the drowned dead. Encountering either of them is equally deadly. We might suppose, though, that the most gloomy legends concern the drowned dead rather than drowners. So they're super drowners.
I think I may have said this in a previous episode, but the one thing I know about drowners from The Witcher is that the lore or the folklore is that that they are the what happens to people who drown.
Yes.
However,
come back as a drowner.
Not true. They are just another creature.
Just superstition.
Yeah, which I think is really cool.
Yeah,
but it's also
I like there's a lot of
curses
like
do exist.
there's a lot of like misinformation and superstition and misunderstanding in the world. I mean, that's like there's a
That's
little
like life.
yeah. There's a little less incidental like dialogue in this one, but in The Witcher 3, when you're walking around, people see you and they're like, and they spear and
Oh, yeah.
and they're like call you names and stuff, call you a freak.
Oh right, I thought you meant like to like break a curse.
No, they like
Yeah,
because they're like warding against you because they're like, oh,
You're evil.
horrible mutant, right?
You're
So
touched.
they,
Well then, they aren't wrong. I am a mutant, but
yeah. But you get that sense that there's a lot of like nasty legends about witches and stuff.
absolutely, yeah. What do you have a favorite like legend or folklore that like you knew growing up? Oh my god.
Growing up.
Can you tell that I've been doing a lot of talking all day?
What do you mean, what?
Let me think about that one.
All right, I thought you meant let me think about whether it's obvious that you are very delirious right now.
Quarantine.
Commander's job to know, not mine.
Woof! That hits different.
Does this quarantine apply to everyone?
Dunno.
Have you let anyone in?
It should.
People with passes, they're allowed in.
I see. Let's talk.
Does the Reverend know you're here?
I have a past
course.
here. It's called my
I don't
fist.
believe you.
Of course.
He give you anything?
Yes. Ring.
Nice.
The Reverend said, worship the fire sign. Seems he did send you.
As in, like our signs, like Witcher magic, or is that the sigil on the ring?
Yeah, I think it means the sigil on the ring. The
Ah,
eternal
the
fire.
eternal
yeah.
flame. Yeah.
Where might I get a pass?
Where might
The
I get a
Order of the
pass?
Burning Roses got passes. The eternal fire fights the plague.
I've seen no
Is
knights here.
this
Would the
burning?
Reverend know anything?
An
He knows a lot.
eternal
Wouldn't hurt to
flame. Say
Farewell.
my name.
Oh, so maybe he'll give me a pass when I do. Oh no, don't.
He'd smash or pass
The
you.
I really
Reverend
hate
said,
that it just ends the dialogue.
Yeah.
Because I've definitely got more to say.
Well, yeah, and you
I-
want to exhaust all the
That's right.
"I've
the
been
helpful
told to get
dialogue.
rid of those dead
It's a
ones.
bit of a
Yeah.
old
Yeah.
design decision, I guess.
Commander told me to clear the crypt down the road. I've never fought beasts
Oh,
before.
we were there
Too
earlier.
scared.
Oh, nice.
Dead ends,
Well,
you say?
I got some good news.
Please, sir.
Please, sir.
Please, sir,
I'm a witcher.
don't make
so I'll
fun of me.
rid you of the fiends.
I'm a witcher.
200
so I'll rid you of the
orange.
fiends, but in exchange,
I don't think
you'll
that's
pay
worth
me
200
200
orange.
I
think
the Reverend
Geralt's-
I helped you.
He's upping this price
I think
every
he's
time,
taking
isn't
him
he?
for a
Tell you
ride.
what I know, which will be little.
Oh.
And I don't have much gold.
Don't have
either.
much gold.
But no matter, just so long as the dead ones are slayed, eh?
See you
Maybe
later.
take it from the coffers, like you know, I don't know.
I mean, right? It's like it needs to get done, right? So, I mean, to be fair, I think we're Phil. You and I probably don't think like a fantasy monarchy.
I guess not. Yeah.
We would probably be like, yeah. What are your business expenses? Of course.
Do you have a plan?
Did you get receipts?
Yeah. Is that
Charge
tax
it.
deductible?
Charge it to the business card. Me and the other half of my theatre company, Jamie, that's how, before we actually did establish the company with its own bank account, we would always be like, oh, that's on the company card.
On the company card, eh? Oh,
Just our
oh.
own credit cards.
Yeah.
Just like the
Charge it to the company
yeah,
car.
yeah, just like the company car is my car.
There's
These are the jokes you make when you're very young, poor artists.
folk tales.
Oh yes, you talked about
Do
it.
you know? I think it was in the Victorian era, in the early days of photography.
Yes.
There was these people who claimed they had met fairies and kept
Yes,
and photographed
yes,
them.
Yes.
And it was like one of the
Little
earliest.
girls.
It was like
Yeah.
a hoax thing, right?
Mm.
It was like a really early hoax thing. People really believed it. People were really into it.
Yeah, Arthur
Um,
Conan Doyle being
yeah,
one of those
He,
people.
well, he was a big occultist, yeah. And a lot of people really liked. Where's that place about? Here it is.
Oh, do your T-pose. Have you seen the
I don't
is
know
it the
what that is.
Tories? The Tory power stance. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Like the Conservative Party in Britain, like
sign intense
like
singles.
made up this power stance, which is like them standing like straight, but their legs are akimbo. Like their legs are in a V.
Okay.
So it looks like they're riding an imaginary horse. And I think the idea is like that looks
Seems
good
the
in
contents of that
photos when it's
bottle
just
caused the
waist
woman's
up.
death.
But now,
The ghouls came
oh,
for her remains.
that's not the lady that you're gonna have a date with, was it?
No, she's at the mill, I think.
Oh. I mean, still sad.
Tip: drink the cat potion or light a torch to improve visibility in dark areas like caves.
Oh yes, the cat potion makes you see in the dark.
Yes,
I
I don't
know
even
that.
if we know that recipe yet, though, do we?
No.
Where's alchemy? Alchemy sack.
Alchemy.
Rebus. Oh, you have to meditate to do alchemy, don't you?
Right. Yeah. Oh yes, that's
Yeah.
right. You need to
Yeah.
like. I don't know how that works. Why do you need to meditate for alchemy to
I
work?
don't have a torch either, so I guess I'll just have to deal with it.
I guess I'll just not see.
The girl's
Must have
corpse must lure the
lured-
ghoul. Seems the content of that
lured
bottle
the
caused her
ghouls.
death. What bottle? Glass.
Vial? Yeah, that looks like. Can you?
Oh!
Oh dear. Oh no. Gravy. Oh,
Stab him while he's down. Come on.
what style of fighting are you in?
Oh, strong.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So fairies, huh?
Yeah, so I really like that story.
Yeah.
Fairies are a big thing in, certainly in British kind of folklore.
Yes.
There's a really cool book called Mr. Norris and Doctor Strange.
Yes.
Mr. Norris?
Jonathan Strange.
Strange-
Oh, yeah.
something
I
like
know
that,
what
yeah.
you mean. I know what you mean.
Jonathan
look it
Strange
up.
and Mr. Norris, I think. It's a great book about two magicians, but they're actually real magicians, right? So they're in that Victorian or they're Napoleonic era magicians, but they actually
Mr. Norrell.
Mr. Norrell, yeah, but they know real magic.
Oh, right.
And they have different kind of approaches to it. And one of them helps them win the Napoleonic War, which is fucking funny.
Ah, Waterloo.
Can't see shit.
I was defeated and you won the war.
Hello.
Ooh.
Oh my god, fools.
Yeah, you can't see shit, my dude.
Apparently I can't attack them while
Well,
they're
that's
on it
really
now.
funny because one of my favorite novels, The Night Circus by Aaron Morgenstern, has a similar plot where
Oh, right.
there's basically two people. One is the kind of daughter, illegitimate daughter of this magician who is actually magic. Like he's posing as a magician, but he is actually versed in magic. And he and this other magician seem to have this wager where it's like they train their students and then they basically do battle, or they try and prove who is the better school of magic. And when they do it, they have to have like an arena in which to play in. And so
Right.
this year, or not this year, but like this iteration of the two students, they construct this circus. Or they basically like manipulate people into building this circus for the two players to kind of utilize to kind of one up the other. And it's just like, it's such a lush.
Can't see shit.
Oh god, that's frightening. Okay, this isn't a spoiler, but I did go and watch Candyman last night.
Oh, did you?
Yes, because I'm a huge fan of the original Candyman film in the 90s, I'm going to say, with Tony Todd. A fantastic, really wonderful horror movie that is like, oh, how are you going to attack it if you can't see shit?
Yeah, it's gonna be rough.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, it's one of my favorite horror movies, and a great step for black horror,
Yeah.
and representation and all that kind of stuff. Talking about the actual Cabrini Green projects, like they are featured in the first Candyman, and the new Candyman takes kind of place after now that Cabrini Green has long been gentrified, and it's great, and I really enjoyed it. But there is this one scene where someone is running from someone, right,
Yeah.
in a dark, like down dark area, and they turn off their light, because obviously they don't want to be seen. And you see the kind of person looking for them with the torch and they turn off their light too. And I've never been more scared in my... I was like, that is such a wonderful, like, subversion of expectations, right? Because surely you would think, like, the person just gets closer and closer and then, like, blah, jump scare.
Got a new sign.
Igni! Oh, you learned fire!
You have learned the Igni sign, which can be used to cause
Earth.
damage to opponents and light fires.
Water.
Choose a sign on the left of the screen. Right-click on the target to cast a sign.
Air. Fire. Cool. That's dope. Yeah, but I was like, that scene literally made me kind of jump in my seat. Because you would think, like, in that moment, you know, the dark will protect you.
Yeah.
But someone, like, willingly knowing that it's like, it doesn't matter if I can't see you, I'll still get you. It's like, I don't like it. But yeah. Have you seen Candyman?
No. I didn't really know anything about it at all, honestly.
You should. It's, the first film, it follows this woman, Virginia Madsen. That's the actor. I can't remember the character's name. Helen. Oh, yeah, Helen. And she's doing her thesis on urban legends and how they spread. And she's interviewing kind of students around her college, and someone tells her about the story of Candyman, which was, you know, this kind of, you know, legend in the housing projects of Cabrini Green. And he's got a hook on his hand and all that kind of stuff. And it kind of goes into, you know, real men using Candyman as, like, you know, like a mythical coat that they can wear to make themselves... Not like... No, I'm not talking like a literal coat. I mean, like, they use the myth of Candyman.
Right.
You know, for what is just normal muggers and
Okay,
gang leaders.
yeah.
But then there is also the thing of, like, but believing in the myth makes it more powerful. It's a really cool. And Tony Todd is just such a charismatic villain. And I can just like hear in my head his line reading of Helen.
Oh,
but it's really good, and I would recommend it heartily. But whatever you do, don't say Candyman 5 times in a mirror. Because that's one of the things, like one of the elements to the mythos that is played on.
Yeah.
Did you ever do that? Say Bloody Mary in a mirror 3 times?
No.
What? Never?
Don't think so.
Go do it now.
Oh,
I'll wait.
Okay. Guys, so I did it. It was a bad idea.
Oh, jeez. Blood,
Oh, jeez,
blood.
Rebecca,
Oh, jeez. Shut up, Marie. Who's that? Uncle Bob from our Cyberpunk 2020 game.
He certainly has a bit of... So I took the cat thinking maybe I could get... Oh, do you know what? Maybe I can... Damn it. I thought that would do it.
I
use
thought
it was like you could... Sometimes you
like
can
a
knock...
concussive blast?
Yeah, you can knock debris out of the way with...
Wait, don't you have Ard?
Yeah, that's what I'm using.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry. I
but
thought
it's
you were
not
using
working.
Igni.
I thought I could get through here because there's an enemy on the other side, and
Right.
you can see from the map like there's
Yeah,
other places,
yeah.
but I can't get to them.
You don't have the gauntlets, the bomb gauntlets yet. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah, where's the compass? Right.
I want a game that is for babies because it makes me feel nice. I always find the Legend of Zelda games very satisfying, and I hate it when people are like, "Oh, they're baby games." I'm like, "I'm baby.
I'm baby. I
Give me
wanna
my
play a
baby game."
I guess that's all I can do in here. Maybe you can open up the rest of it later. I don't know. But
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know, dude.
I don't know.
We'll go back, go trudge back and get our money.
How's it going, dude? When is that girl waiting for you? It's been like a while.
Oh yeah,
Weren't
maybe
you meant
I
to go to the mill?
Yeah,
Phil, did you stand that girl up?
Where is the mill?
Oh my god.
Oh, it's inside Vizima.
Yeah.
So I have to get a pass before I can go get it on with her.
She's really playing the long game, huh? Also, it's weird that she's like, I'll bring food and stuff. Like, she knows this isn't a date, right? Right?
You can have a little picnic. That happens in Witcher 3. You have a picnic
Does it?
and then they bang by the river.
Ah,
Yeah, it's
that's quite nice.
I can't remember which sorceress it is, but
No one's ever brought me food and wine for a one-night stand. What the hell?
she wants you to go help her out with some spirits and stuff. in on this island in the first main zone of Witcher 3, and then after you finish her quest line and decide what you're going to do at the end, she invites you for like a picnic down by the water, and then you have a picnic, you get it jiggy with her, and then she leaves.
Jiggy with her.
Yeah. And then she just leaves.
What a way
out of the
to
story.
describe carnal relations.
Getting jiggy with it.
Smash has been coming up more and more often.
Uh-oh.
Want to smash? Like,
Want to smash?
I don't know why.
It's pretty gross. Yeah.
It is.
Oh, not this guy.
Oh, I hate this guy. Drink.
Oh, you'll give it up, Gramps, or else.
Treasure?
What?
Oh my god, look at this guy.
Not
Oh,
likely.
again with these camera
Oh, God.
angles.
That was quick. Oh no!
Oh my god! Oh,
Yeah,
it's
Witcher.
I was gonna
You
say
should have left
salamander. That's not right.
alone. This bridge will be your
Salamandra. Gotcha.
Oh no. Whoa.
What?
Okay, so
Oh.
I'm gonna switch to.
I had no idea what that guy
Igni.
was calling out.
I'm gonna drink some swallow, and I'll get my Witcher Steel sword out.
What's the potion called, Phil?
Swallow.
Wow.
I
Why
didn't
would
set them on fire
Why
at all.
would you ever fuck with a Witcher?
I know, right? Well, they're all. They think they have me outnumbered. So.
Yeah. But it's like, you know they're used to killing monsters, right? Oh, maybe it's the thing like in The Princess Bride where Wesley's able to take down Andre the Giant. Because usually he's used to fighting big crowds of people. Whereas one-on-one, I can't do a good Andre the Giant. He's more towering. God, I love The Princess Bride. I quoted it for something today and I can't.
Thank
It was
you,
like a little
Witcher.
sneaky quote.
Oh!
Saved me and my laboratory.
I was like struck the blow and it was like bang.
Records, my treasures.
Anytime.
Jesus Christ.
Ah.
I know all
Well,
too
no,
well
not
what they're
anytime.
after.
I'm glad.
Just this time, actually.
Yeah.
To use
What?
the stolen secrets,
Ingredients
Salamander
for
needs
Oh,
weapon.
right.
Yeah.
Without it,
Thank
the
you.
Witcher's mutagens
I would
are
like a
useless.
refresher.
To make
Almost
the
grabbed
mutagens.
Goldstein
Yeah.
and his treasures. They almost succeeded at Kaer Morhen.
But they didn't.
Almost makes a
I thought they
huge
did
difference.
succeed. I mean, they
Well-
didn't take our equipment. I
Yeah,
guess they
yeah.
took the recipes.
Yeah,
If
but
I'd
they
stayed
didn't.
and
They don't
fought
have the
Frightener with
ingredients.
Vesemir, I
Ingredients.
might have faced a different threat today.
Well, you know, I'm sure something else
They were here
terrible
for
would have
me. I
happened.
I guess we'll have to
so-
replay the game.
Don't guilt me,
Had you
game.
known this would happen, would you have chosen differently?
No,
No,
out of spite.
No.
and I'll deal with the consequences.
I'm not surprised
I agree.
at your answer. You don't seem like one to look back. Visit my shop in
Well, I haven't got any
Vizima
memories,
for
so
any
I can't
ingredients
really.
Oh,
you
yeah.
I
need
can't.
for your
But also, like,
potions
what's the point
at
in
a
being like,
discount.
yeah, I made the wrong
Farewell.
choice.
Oh,
It's
no.
done now. Move on.
Thanks. Discount for me for ingredient. Oh god, more
Shouldn't have
cutscenes.
defended the old man.
God, the camera angles are
You
wigging
Come
me
talking
out.
again.
What are you going on about?
The old man comes here
He
and
does
talks
talk a
and
lot.
talks. Gives me a headache. I'll stone him next time.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Yeah, I'm
He's
not.
a powerful alchemist.
I was like, I'm not gonna argue with it.
Admit those with passes.
I know.
They're moving me to Millgate tomorrow. That's where I'll stand. If you have a pass, look for me there.
What was? Ah, ah! Cool. Can I have
Look at
my
him creep away.
orange, please?
I got rid of the ghouls in the crypt.
I
Wait.
got rid of the
100
ghouls.
Thanks, Master.
You kill
Here
all of
be a
them.
month's pay.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
like
the
3 of
boys
them.
will be happy. They plan to search for treasure in the crypt. Take a pic to one of the walls.
I found a young woman's body inside.
Ah,
The ghouls came for her.
Young woman.
maybe pick.
Whoa.
You need a pick or something.
It can't be. My
Oh,
Elsa.
whoops.
I loved her.
Oh
I
no.
wouldn't know her name.
Well, I've got some good
Here she
news and I've got some
poisoned
bad news.
No.
Oh,
It was
fuck.
that vile witch. The devil's whore poisoned my Elsa. No.
This is really hard to take seriously
Sorry
when the
for your
alchemist
loss.
is gesturing in the
Go,
background.
oh, excuse me.
Sandra,
They have passes, they do. The only ones. Leave me be. You have the evil eye. You bring bad tidings. Be gone.
Oh yeah, just blame me. Okay.
I got rid of those
Blame me.
ghouls. Farewell.
Speaking
Okay.
of the evil eye, That's a thing in my culture.
Oh yeah.
You know. Winky face. No, Italians. We call it the malocchio, which is the evil eye. And like, my mum legit believes in that. It's like you can put the evil eye on someone and basically curse them. And she was talking about, I was like, surely you don't believe in that. And she was like, no, it happened. And I think it was her sister, Pomp. And she was like, yeah, and we got someone to take it away, which you can do by like throwing a stone in the river.
Okay.
So it's like that's got to absorb it, and then you got to like throw it away. And I'm like, what the fucking... You raised me, woman. Like, but it's cool. Like, I very much love folklore and like hexes and curses and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know one of my favorite things that I learned being a little goth kid who was obsessed
tell me.
with folklore? One of the ways to find out if a changeling was a changeling, if your baby had been replaced with a changeling,
Yes.
apart from beating them senseless,
Of course.
was to brew tea in an eggshell. And the idea is that the changeling would be so curious as to what the fuck you were doing that they would completely forget their charade and go and answer in like a very low, unearthly voice, "What are you doing?"
Oh.
And I was like, that's really cool. Like, I like the, and there's the millstone. So if you have like a stone that's been, like the center's been worn away by the tide, if you look through that, then you can see the, the goodly ones or the kindly ones or the good folk, the fair folk. Fairies, I mean.
Yes. Well, I don't think I quite
Not
got
meant
to
to
it when
call
I was talking about Jonathan Strange.
Oh, yes, the
But
two magicians.
he spends some time in the Fae.
Oh.
Yeah, which is cool. I really love depictions of Fae. It's awesome.
They're so fun because of how mercurial they are.
Yeah.
Right?
and
I think it's why a lot of kids are like obsessed with. Did you go through a Greek mythology phase? You look the type.
I definitely know my Greek mythology. I definitely enjoyed reading about it. I read the Odyssey and I read the Iliad when I was younger. Yeah.
Do you see that, Phil?
What?
He's just a poor boy.
Chase him!
From
Chase
a poor
him!
family.
Come back!
Let me go! Let me go!
Should fight monsters.
Because I'm
Ah.
cool.
Daddy will buy me a new dog.
Where's the red?
I don't understand why people don't think witches
Speak
are all
quickly.
just unanimously fucking cool
It's
as
fucking
shit.
dope.
I'm like, oh, you get cool wit, like
God, that's
you
a
get
lot
cool
of-
like cat's eyes. Dope.
This is a lot of stuff here.
Oh my
Okay.
god. I reckon we can maybe get one
carried the
before we
eternal
need to.
fire.
Carried the
Off
eternal
chapels.
fire.
The beasts still haunt us.
I told you it wouldn't work.
Jesus,
Where's
I
my
know.
payment?
it's never enough with you
Yes,
people.
your payment. The curse must be stronger than I thought. Doubtless caused by that
I
witch,
reckon Abigail might be
an
behind it.
evil
I don't
woman.
think she
She's a
is.
witch.
He's that,
Maybe she can tell us more.
Soldier just
She
said
brought the beast and all other calamities upon us.
Perhaps.
Hmm.
that
I'd
he
rather
accused
speak with
her of
first.
poisoning that woman.
We
right?
must
Yes.
know from whence the beast came.
He also called her a
Learn the
whore.
truth.
Yeah, so we
will.
can't believe all the
For
locals,
300
right?
Yeah.
dollars.
Our
Also,
community's
I don't know. It
poor.
just seems like there's a lot of shit
Perhaps
going on.
200?
So to
So be
blame
it.
it all on the one witch in
Yeah,
town.
it happens a lot,
Also,
doesn't
she
it?
lives here. What good is it gonna be if she like has beasts raining down on the town?
Yeah.
She fucking lives here.
Well, maybe she would get more money for protective amulets
She
or
would
something.
get
Aaron's
butter
monsters are gone.
and
For Mikkel, I
silks.
created a crypt of
What
ghouls.
does Black
I
Philip
must
promise
admit
her in
I'm
the
impressed.
Vivitch?
You
I
might
don't
yet
know.
Thou
defeat
like to live
Salamandra.
deliciously,
To do that,
child.
I need to know where to find them.
I will say nothing until you eliminate the
Salamander.
beast witcher. That is my condition.
I'll see you later.
Okay.
Aye, aye, aye.
Okay, so I have to go see the witch, and that will hopefully I can finish off the beast, and that will finally get me a pass to get into the city and follow on the trail of the salamanders. But
Before then.
you have to like the video, or else it won't happen.
Do it right now!
Do
we can
it!
see you!
Press, click the thumb.
What
click
if I,
it.
you've got the malocchio on you and pressing like and subscribe is
Yeah,
the
it-
way of tossing the stone into
Yes,
the river and
that's how
getting
you-
rid of the curse.
That's how you get rid of the evil eye. You click
Yeah.
like. Yeah.
Yeah, and make sure that you come back tomorrow to know if it worked.
Bye.
Bye.